Hello, are you ready to dive into a world full of surprises? Today, we're talking about a place that has captured global attention. That's right, we're exploring South Korea, a country where ancient temples share the skyline with glittering skyscrapers and where high-speed internet is part of everyday life. Ever heard of the famous Poop Cafe, where visitors sip coffee from toilet-shaped mugs? Yes, that's just one of the many fascinating facts about South Korea. South Korea lies at the southern tip of the Korean peninsula, a land where towering mountains define the horizon and the seasons swing dramatically from snowy winters to hot, rainy summers. With over 51 million people, South Korea may be small, but its story is far from simple. Imagine a nation recovering from a devastating war to become an economic powerhouse. What values and traditions helped them shape such a dynamic identity? Stay tuned, because we're just starting to uncover the most interesting facts about South Korea. Now, let's begin with the first fascinating fact. Number 21. Aesthetics. South Korea is often referred to as the aesthetic capital of the world, but its influence reaches far beyond beauty. For many, it's seen as a gateway to new possibilities and self-confidence. The country's reputation in this field attracts nearly 500,000 international patients every year. In 2023 alone, this surge of medical tourists brought in over $10 billion to South Korea's economy. To meet the demand, clinics now offer specialized services, multilingual staff, and complete travel packages tailored to visitors. What do you think about this booming trend? Share your thoughts in the comments. Now, let's shift gears and explore the sound waves that are captivating audiences around the globe. Number 20. The K-pop wave. Have you ever heard of the Korean wave, or K-pop? It's more than just catchy music. It's a global cultural movement reshaping traditions and bridging divides. Known as Hallyu, this phenomenon has become a multi-billion-dollar force, contributing over $12 billion to South Korea's economy in 2023 alone. By 2024, South Korean artists were topping global charts and selling out arenas in major cities like New York and Paris. But K-pop's influence doesn't stop with music. It's transforming global fashion and beauty trends, inspiring people worldwide. The impact of K-pop on the world is undeniable, but did you know South Korea has a quirky side, including an unexpected symbol of prosperity? Before we dive into that, I have a quick 10-second request. If you've enjoyed this so far, please hit the notification bell and subscribe to the channel. It makes a huge difference and helps us create even better content for you. Deal? Number 19. Poop. In South Korea, poop isn't just a quirky icon. It's a symbol with roots in history and tradition. In ancient farming times, manure was vital for crops, connecting dung to prosperity. Folklore even says dreaming of poop predicts wealth. Dr. Jeonghyun Soo explains, poop symbolized both fertility and future riches. Today, this link remains strong. Walking through Seoul, you'll see cheerful poop sculptures in parks and the popular Poop Cafe, where visitors sip lattes from toilet-shaped mugs. This playful tradition reflects Korea's unique mix of humor and history. Number 18. The challenge of harmony. South Korea faces one of its greatest challenges in its fractured relationship with North Korea. Despite a shared history, the two nations are divided by one of the most heavily armed borders in the world. This border, the Demilitarized Zone (DMZ), stretches 160 miles, symbolizing decades of separation. The divide is also economic. By the year 2024, South Korea had flourished, while North Korea struggled with persistent energy shortages. But the challenge isn't just economic. North Korea's nuclear ambitions have heightened tensions across the region. Despite sanctions and diplomatic talks, their missile program continues to advance, turning the peninsula into a potential flashpoint. Amid this strain, South Korea walks a tightrope, balancing defense with the hope for peace. Former President Moon Jae-in once called it a thin layer of ice. There have been glimmers of hope. In 2018, inter-Korean summits at the DMZ saw leaders shaking hands, offering a rare moment of reconciliation. Still, the future remains uncertain. The border is more than a line. It's a legacy of distrust, clashing ideologies, and two starkly different realities. Whether harmony can be achieved or division remains is a question only time will answer. Speaking of connections, did you know that something as simple as a surname links millions of South Koreans? Number 17. Over 20% of South Koreans have the last name Kim. Imagine strolling through the vibrant streets of Seoul and meeting countless people named Kim. It's not a coincidence, over 20% of South Koreans share this surname. But why is it so common? The name Kim, meaning gold, has deep roots in Korean history, dating back over 1,000 years to the royal family of the ancient Silla kingdom, which reigned from 57 BCE to the 10th century. The influence of the Silla royalty made the name a symbol of power and prestige. Today, more than 10 million South Koreans bear the name Kim, accounting for around 21% of the population. However, the name Kim doesn't signify a single family. In Korea, surnames are linked to clans, known as Bongwon, each tied to an ancestral hometown. There are over 300 Kim clans, with the Gimhae Kim and Gyeongju Kim among the most prominent. This clan system helps distinguish families within the same surname and preserves their unique heritage. As sociologist Dr. Choi Sung-hoon explains, in Korea, your last name is just the beginning of your identity. Your Bongwon connects you to your lineage and sets you apart. The story of Kim isn't just about numbers. It's a window into Korea's royal legacy, ancient history, and enduring traditions. This seemingly common name carries the weight of centuries of culture and identity. But does the strength of tradition also influence how South Koreans approach work and life? Number 16. Work intensity. Is South Korea's dedication to hard work a badge of pride or a challenge to well-being? This commitment has deep roots, starting during the miracle on the Han River, when the nation rebuilt after war and rose to economic power. Even today, South Koreans work some of the longest hours in developed nations, spending nearly 200 hours more at work each year than workers in the United States. This culture of hard work begins early. Students, even as young as 12, often spend long evenings at private academies called hagwons, sacrificing sleep and free time to meet high educational standards. Cultural expert Lee Jae-won notes, in Korea, success is often tied to overcoming challenges. In corporate settings, the concept of hoesawa, or staying at work until the boss leaves, reinforces traditional workplace hierarchies. This has contributed to a significant work-life imbalance. By 2024, over 60% of employees reported experiencing stress from work. Although the government has introduced measures to reduce working hours, progress has been slow. But South Korea isn't just rethinking work. Love and relationships are also getting renewed attention. Number 15. Cash. Allowances for dating. In South Korea, some local governments are offering financial incentives to encourage dating and marriage as part of efforts to tackle the country's low birth rate. A notable example is the Sahagu district in Busan, where singles can access various rewards designed to support relationships. Participants in matchmaking events may receive initial subsidies. If couples advance to family meetings with marriage in mind, they can qualify for additional financial support. Once married, couples might receive congratulatory money and even housing assistance, such as a deposit or rent subsidy. Together, these benefits can be significant. This initiative is just one of many projects by local governments to address declining birth rates. The Sahagu program will expand next year to include foreign residents working in the district and plans to host matchmaking events regularly. And if matchmaking events aren't your thing, why not take a break and enjoy some of Seoul's unique and unforgettable coffee shops? Number 14. Seoul's unique coffee shop culture. South Korea is famous for its incredible themed cafes featuring everything from animal-inspired venues to whimsical concepts like swimming pools and other playful designs. Cafe hopping has become a favorite activity, especially in lively university districts, where some cafes stay open 24 hours a day. For example, the Dong Cafe in Insadong adds a quirky twist with its playful embrace of bathroom humor. Visitors can enjoy drinks served in creatively themed mugs and indulge in unique desserts shaped like various objects. In Itaewon, the Rain Report Cafe offers a serene escape with its indoor rainy day atmosphere. Artificial rain and high-definition screens displaying continuous rainfall create a calming environment to unwind from the city's fast pace. Cheese lovers will enjoy the Cheese Industry Cafe, which has multiple locations. This cafe serves cheesecakes shaped like cheese wheels in a cozy farm-inspired setting. Over in Hongdae, The Green Cafe provides a visual wonder, with its two-dimensional black and white cartoon-style interior, making visitors feel as if they've stepped into a comic book. Finally, the Witch Kitchen delivers a dark fantasy experience inspired by magical lore, serving themed food and drinks in cauldron-like dishes. These imaginative and visually stunning cafes highlight the vibrant creativity of Seoul's cafe culture. They're a must-visit for anyone seeking a unique and unforgettable experience. But as you explore the city, there's one number you might want to avoid. Number 13. The number 4 is a symbol of bad luck in South Korea. The avoidance of the number 4 influences daily life in fascinating ways. Hospitals often skip labeling the 4th floor to reduce anxiety for patients. Many people avoid living on the 4th floor or opt for phone numbers and license plates without multiple 4s. In real estate, apartments on the 4th floor are often priced lower due to this belief. A 2023 survey by the Korea Research Institute revealed that over 60% of people avoid the number 4 when making major life decisions. This isn't just superstition, it's a striking example of how language and culture shape choices and beliefs. Next time you're in South Korea, look at elevator buttons. If the number 4 is missing, now you'll understand why. Even with these cultural nuances, South Korea's resilience continues to shine, reflected in its remarkable economy. Number 12, the economy is the 4th largest in Asia and the 10th largest in the world. South Korea, despite its small size, has accomplished an incredible economic transformation. Once among the poorest nations after the Korean War in 1953, it now stands as Asia's 4th largest economy and the 10th largest globally. During the 1960s, under President Park Chung-hee, the country adopted an export-driven industrialization strategy. Key industries like textiles, electronics, and steel powered its rapid growth, and by the 1990s it was hailed as an Asian tiger alongside Taiwan, Singapore, and Hong Kong. Today, South Korea's economy is valued at nearly $2 trillion, built on foundations of technological innovation, robust infrastructure, and global trade. Major corporations, or chaebols, such as Samsung, Honeydee, and LG are global giants. Samsung alone accounts for about 1/5 of the nation's GDP, highlighting its immense influence. However, South Korea's success isn't only about big names. Its thriving small and medium-sized enterprises play a crucial role, driving innovation and economic diversity. The country's relentless focus on technology and research consistently ranks it among the most innovative nations, as recognized by the Bloomberg Innovation Index. South Korea's journey from post-war poverty to a global economic leader is a testament to its resilience and vision. But here, even something as simple as a can of Spam carries more history and meaning than you might think. Number 11. Spam gift sets. In South Korea, Spam gift sets are considered luxurious and highly popular presents, especially during major holidays like Chuseok, Korean Thanksgiving, and Seollal, Lunar New Year. While this might seem unusual to outsiders, the tradition has deep cultural and historical roots. Spam was first introduced during the Korean War by the United States military. At that time, meat was scarce, and Spam, as a shelf-stable and readily available source of protein, became a prized commodity. Over the years, Spam became a key ingredient in Korean dishes like army stew, known as budae jjigae, and kimchi fried rice, earning its place in both cuisine and culture. Today, Spam gift sets are marketed as premium products, often paired with cooking oils or condiments and presented in ornate boxes. Prices for these sets range from around 20,000 won to over 120,000 won, roughly $16 to $100. These gifts are commonly exchanged to express gratitude and goodwill, blending nostalgia with a touch of luxury. Spam's popularity in South Korea has also been fueled by marketing campaigns featuring well-known actors and ads promoting it as a high-quality product. Its sentimental value, combined with practical uses in daily cooking, makes it a holiday staple. Interestingly, Spam gift sets contribute significantly to Spam's annual sales in the country. And while Spam may hold a special place in South Korean kitchens, faith plays an equally significant role in the lives of many. Number 10. The largest megachurch in the world. In Seoul, South Korea, Yodo Full Gospel Church stands as a powerful symbol of faith and resilience. Founded in 1958 by Reverend David Yonggi Cho and Choi Ja-shil, it began modestly in a tent but grew into the world's largest megachurch, representing hope for a nation recovering from war. Today, it is home to over 500,000 members and holds 7 packed services every Sunday. At its peak in the early 2000s, the congregation exceeded 800,000 members. The church's incredible growth stems from its strong sense of community. Thousands of small groups, called cell groups, create close connections, offering support and belonging within the vast congregation. These personal relationships have made Yoido Full Gospel Church more than just a place of worship, it is a family. From faith to ambition, South Korea's relentless drive can also be seen in its tallest structure, a towering emblem of the nation's aspirations. Number 9. The tallest building in South Korea. Towering over Seoul's skyline, Lotte World Tower stands as the tallest building in South Korea, representing the nation's ambition and progress. At over 1,800 feet and 123 stories high, this stunning architectural achievement, completed in 2016, reflects South Korea's rapid development and cultural heritage, with a design inspired by traditional Korean ceramics. More than just a building, it's a vertical city, featuring luxury residences, a hotel, office spaces, and a world-class mall. Its famous observation deck, Seoul Sky, offers a breathtaking experience with glass floors that reveal the expansive beauty of Seoul below. Built with cutting-edge engineering, the tower is designed to withstand typhoons and earthquakes, combining safety with elegance. Visitors can enjoy the thrill of Seoul Sky by stepping onto its transparent floors for an unforgettable view. For a rapid ascent, the Sky Shuttle elevator whisks guests to the top in under a minute, making the journey just as memorable as the destination. Even as they reach for the skies, Koreans reflect their values through a humble and service-oriented approach. Number 8. No tipping culture. In South Korea, tipping is not just uncommon, it's considered unnecessary. This no-tipping culture reflects deeply ingrained values of hospitality, equality, and respect. Service is provided without expecting extra rewards because every customer deserves quality care without added pressure. Traditionally, tipping is seen as implying that standard service isn't sufficient, which clashes with Korean ideals of modesty and dignity. Service workers are paid fair wages to ensure their contributions are valued. In 2024, the minimum wage increased to about 10,000 Korean won per hour, or roughly $7. Supporting this principle, prices are straightforward and final, fostering trust and simplicity in customer interactions. For international visitors, this no-tipping culture offers a refreshing change. A 2023 survey by the Korea Tourism Organization revealed that over 70% of tourists appreciated South Korea's clear pricing and tipping-free policy. This approach treats service workers as skilled professionals and strengthens the bond between businesses and their customers. Although some establishments catering to foreign tourists may accept tips, these cases are exceptions. South Korea's no-tipping tradition remains a hallmark of its hospitality, representing a commitment to fairness and integrity. Number 7. Unwanted attention, prove fashion. One of the most intriguing trends in South Korea is the rise of protective fashion, highlighted by the viral phenomenon of Y-zone safety shorts. These shorts are specially designed to make the pelvic area, referred to as the Y-zone in Korea, less noticeable, addressing common concerns among women about comfort and avoiding unwanted attention. This innovative fashion item has sparked significant discussion, especially on online forums, where it has received mixed reactions and some criticism. Nicknamed privacy shorts, they have been praised by women for their practicality and comfort, particularly for preventing skirts from blowing up and providing a sense of security against accidental exposure. The shorts gained widespread recognition after a viral tweet shared critical comments from a male forum focusing on perceived changes in appearance. Despite this, women's communities have largely embraced the shorts for their usefulness and for challenging societal norms implied by such criticism. Number 6. Repealing the child protection law. Recent changes to South Korea's child protection laws have sparked intense discussions and raised important concerns. This bold shift reflects the government's effort to view children not just as students or dependents, but as individuals with their own rights. The Ministry of Health and Welfare is working on a new bill that prioritizes healthcare, education, development, and mental well-being. It also emphasizes creating child-friendly play spaces to address the heavy toll of South Korea's rigorous academic culture. This change stems from a concerning reality. A survey found that 1 in 5 children in South Korea feels unhappy, citing academic pressure, financial struggles, and limited playtime. These findings reveal the urgent need for a more compassionate approach to child welfare, focusing on emotional and mental health. If passed, this law could be a turning point, symbolizing a significant shift in how society values and protects its children. And beyond the playground, South Korea's commitment to well-being reaches every corner of its parks. Number 5. Outdoor gyms. In South Korea, outdoor gyms are a common sight, found in nearly every park from Seoul to Busan. These free public spaces feature simple exercise machines that use body weight for resistance, making them accessible to people of all ages and fitness levels. Outdoor gyms highlight South Korea's dedication to public health. As of 2024, there are over 16,000 locations, strategically placed in parks, along walking trails, and near residential areas, ensuring easy access for everyone. Their popularity lies in their smart and eco-friendly design. The machines, such as leg presses and rowers, are durable and powered solely by the user's movements, no electricity required. Some parks have even introduced smart fitness tech with digital screens that provide real-time feedback, seamlessly blending tradition with modern innovation. Next time you're in South Korea, take a stroll through a park. You'll see people of all ages staying active, socializing, and prioritizing their well-being. But in Korea, language holds more than just meaning. The way it's written carries a story of its own. Number 4. The alphabet does not follow a word order. Language reflects the soul of a nation, and in South Korea that reflection is called Hangul, composed of just 24 letters, 14 consonants, and 10 vowels. Each letter was carefully designed to mimic the shape of the mouth and tongue when producing its sound. But Hangul is more than practical, it's strikingly unique. Korean syllables are written as compact blocks of 2 to 4 letters, breaking away from the linear structure of most Western alphabets. These blocks allow readers to process entire syllables as complete sounds rather than a sequence of letters. This design makes Hangul one of the most logical and easy-to-learn writing systems, earning praise from linguists worldwide. More than an alphabet, Hangul is a source of national pride. Every year on October 9th, South Koreans celebrate Hangul Day, honoring this extraordinary creation that connects them to their history and daily lives. So, the next time you see Korean text, take a moment to appreciate the elegance of Hangul. It's not just a writing system, it's a symbol of connection, logic, and identity. What do you think of a language crafted to be so intuitive? Number 3. Cyber sports are a very well-liked sport in South Korea. In South Korea, sports aren't just limited to soccer and baseball. Esports have captured the nation's imagination. This phenomenon began in the late 1990s, driven by South Korea's rapid digital growth and widespread broadband access. One of the first breakout games, StarCraft, became a sensation, with televised tournaments and pro gamers gaining celebrity status by the early 2000s. Today, South Korea is a global powerhouse in esports, hosting world-famous tournaments and contributing nearly $1 billion to its economy. But it's about more than just money or infrastructure. It's a cultural movement. Gaming is a social activity, with PC bangs, internet cafes serving as community hubs for connection and friendly competition. Since the year 2000, the government has officially recognized esports as a legitimate sport. The Korea Esports Association, KESPA, estimates the industry supports over 25,000 jobs, including players, coaches, and event organizers. Tournaments in South Korea are more than competitions, they're massive events. Stadiums like the Sangam World Cup Stadium, once home to the FIFA World Cup, now host passionate esports crowds. In 2023, the League of Legends World Championship drew 70,000 fans in person and millions online, rivaling the Super Bowl's audience. South Korea's rise in esports shows how a nation can transform digital entertainment into a cultural phenomenon. What other hidden passions might emerge from this fusion of tradition and technology? Speaking of traditions, few professions in Korea hold as much respect as teaching. Number 2. Teaching is a high-setter and well-paid job in South Korea. In South Korea, teachers are more than educators. They are respected pillars of society, entrusted with shaping the country's future. This reverence is rooted in Confucian values, which deeply honor education and position teaching as a noble and stable profession. But it's not just respect that makes this career appealing, it's also the rewards. An experienced high school teacher earns an average salary of $65,000 annually, making it one of the highest-paying public sector jobs. With pensions and additional benefits, teaching is a sought-leader career. However, this prestige comes at a cost. The path to becoming a teacher is intensely competitive, with only a small percentage of candidates passing the rigorous exams and interviews. Once hired, the demands are significant. Teachers work long hours that extend beyond the classroom, involving after-school programs, parent meetings, and administrative duties. The pressure is real. In 2024, more than half of teachers reported experiencing high levels of stress due to long hours and heightened expectations. Yet, despite these challenges, many persevere, driven by a profound sense of duty and pride in their work. Now, let's explore the symbols and traditions that embody South Korea's vibrant spirit. Number 1. National symbols and cultural identity. Symbols in South Korea are much more than decorative emblems. They are deeply woven into the nation's identity and values. Officially known as the Republic of Korea, or Daehanmin국, the country's name reflects its enduring spirit of resilience and hope through adversity. The national flag, Taegukgi, embodies these ideals with its white background symbolizing purity and peace. At its center, the red and blue Taeguk circle represents balance, rooted in the ancient philosophy of yin and yang. Surrounding black trigrams symbolize heaven, earth, water, and fire, reflecting harmony in the universe. Similarly, the national flower, Mugonggwa, or Rose of Sharon, signifies the Korean people's strength and perseverance. Its name, which means eternal blossom, highlights their enduring spirit. Another powerful symbol is the Siberian tiger, once native to the Korean peninsula. Representing strength and bravery, it appears as a guardian in traditional folklore. Even colors hold symbolic meaning in Korean culture. For example, red ink, traditionally reserved for writing the names of the deceased, is considered an ill omen for the living, underscoring respect for life and the boundaries between worlds. The hanbok, Korea's traditional clothing, is a vivid expression of cultural identity. With its elegant lines and symbolic colors that once indicated social status and seasons, the hanbok is no longer worn daily but has made a comeback in modern fashion and special events, reconnecting people with their heritage. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Your support means a lot to us. Click on the video that appears on your screen right now. I'm sure you'll love this content. Comment below about the next country you want to see featured on our channel. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video. Thanks for joining us. Leave a comment, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more interesting videos. See you in the next video.